I'm going to sit here patiently. I'm not going to say anything until the game starts. I'm not going to say anything about Starcraft or about me or about this lovely English breakfast tea that I have with raw sugar. They call it raw, but really it's just like brown sugar that's been processed. I don't know why they call it raw. It's not really raw. I don't like sugar, but I like sugar in my tea. And everything's going good. Hopefully this game won't lock up like the last game. Let's game. I haven't been playing much StarCraft 2. I've actually been playing Civilization 5. Not that you actually really care. I decided that in this game, now this is a professional game, meaning just people who are better than me and you. And in order to, I was gonna make some like really disgusting fart noises or like regurgitate weird, terrible noises, but I decided that I just can't do it. See, I was gonna do it in order to, repel the people who are way serious at this, and invite the people in who just want to have a good time, be silly, not really care too much about whether this or that is this or that. I'm kind of a noob at this too, so it's like, okay, now this is taking forever to load. I think Blizzard it's an old replay. Actually, it's not old, but it was on the old patch. Now the game is finally going. But why does it have to take so long to load? But anyway, I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, except that we have Lemgnan, a Protoss under the Oasis, at the top, and somebody cool at the bottom. Oh, I forgot his name. It was posted on SC2 Rep. I downloaded this game because it was not popular. And, that kid at school who's not popular, it could be you. It was definitely me. I didn't fit into any group. Well, I think hopefully this game will fit into that kind of group. Like where you either... See, I was the kind of kid, I was like, yeah, I was friends with everybody, but didn't have any really, really good friends, I didn't have one clique that I hung out with. So I think that this replay hopefully will be like that, and Overlord going to scout Protoss. There's only one position to spawn, and that's up, up, up. And Zerg is going to make another Overlord. Coolio, that's what Zergs do. It'd be interesting to see. Hopefully we will see some air-to-air play, because this air distance is very short. Also, some changes on the patch. No, you can see actually that this is the old version of StarCraft, the before 1.1, because there's no destructible rocks here. And they also narrowed this in the 1.1 patch. So enjoy this old game. This is the Scantipede. Yes, this was me in high school. The Scantipede. Because people just, would come up to me and run away because they thought I was either disgusting, they were afraid of bugs, or maybe they thought I was going to, claw them. I definitely have a claw on my back. And I love this map because of all the little doodads. See that little snail there? That is just so cool. So I am actually paying attention to this game, believe it or not. So I have a fast expansion here for the Zerg, the unknown Zerg player, and a spawning pool. So very early expansion, and the expansion goes down before the pool, and meanwhile Overlord in the base of the Protoss. And Protoss is scouting now and going to see the fast expansion. He may go for 4-gate or something in order to take advantage of that fast expansion. Zerg will be vulnerable for a time until he is able to get that expansion up and running. Meanwhile, we have a cybernetics cord going down, and Protoss is remaining on opting to stay on one simulator for now, but now putting up that second simulator. Very standard timing, actually. One gas geyser going down for Zerg, and we have a spawning pool. So I either talk too fast or too slow. And, I like the idea of filtering out my the viewers. Usually I get about, on my pro games, maybe about 200 views, 300, which isn't a lot. People like Husky, they get like hundreds of thousands of views. So I don't think that my concern is, am I not going to get any views? Because I know I'm not going to get any viewers. So I guess that gives me leave. See, those of you who do enjoy my videos should just enjoy them while you can, because when I have no viewers, it gives me permission to do whatever I want and not care. So that could be either good or bad, because if I have more viewers, that means I have more of a responsibility to make really, really, really quality. Okay. Well, I feel like I should be talking about this game, this Stalker. You guys can see, right? That Stalker is going to be killing the Overlord. I should be playing this game. I haven't been playing this game like I promised myself I would. Instead, I've been just watching replays and making replays. It's just so much fun. But I have been having fun when I have been playing, and I think this Zergling is doing cool stuff. We have another Zergling going on this part of the map, so very good, splitting up that first set of Zerglings in order to scout, and he's going to see a Stalker coming down, going to try and do something, and this Stalker was either microed or was on attack move. And now we have a Zealot. This Zergling is definitely scouting for an expansion, which there is none that exists. The new 1.1 patch will make it easier for people to expand, so definitely if you're on this oh look, a nice Stargate. Okay, I don't know why this Stargate is here, because this distance from here to here is no shorter, or not really that much shorter than from here down to here. Okay, like this map already favors a short air distance, so why would you put your Stargate in a weird place? Oh! Shoot me pink, because there are destructible rocks here, and I'm not sure why. I don't think this is 1.1. I guess this is the 1.1 patch, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's look at these little icons. The icons will denote, yeah, this is 1.1, I guess. Coolio. I guess it just was slow to load because it was slow to load. I was blaming it on the patch, not my computer, which is slow these days. I should probably reinstall my operating system. That might speed it up. An Urubu. Cool. I like Urubus. So, yeah, I was saying that I don't know why you would put a proxy Stargate here. The only reason I can think of now, actually I'm thinking of it, is that Zerg was not able to scout it yet. So, Zerg isn't likely to go this way, because notice that Zerg sent his first Zerglings up here and then this way to get over to the right side of Protoss' base. So, he's not likely to go here, and he can hide it from Zerg scouting. Now we have a bunch of Zerglings doing destroying a pylon in the middle of the map, and we have 3 gateways from our Protoss player. So this Void Ray action is not all in. A scary Zergling force coming in, but a pylon to spot it. So that's good placement right there. I like this line of pylons here powering these buildings, and you could also put like a pylon here and a pylon here. That'd be good too for warping in. If we have an attack Zergling, it's going to fail, and these Zerglings are probably going to have to run away. Protoss should be thinking about expanding now because this Zerg expansion has been up for a while, and he will soon out-macro the Protoss, so he has to. These 2 Void Rays have got to get something done. Focusing down, there are 3 Queens though. The Zerg player is definitely prepared. Even though he did not scout a Stargate, I guess he figured, well, let's make 3 Queens anyway, just in case, because oh look, and the Zerg is just on 1 assimilator still. I'm very much liking that he's just powering drones and not getting a whole lot of gas. Even though he has 1 assimilator, he hasn't been able to use his gas at all, so definitely only need 1 if you're not going to use it at all. And I'd say Protoss is in a bit of a strange situation because these Zerglings just running by that army. Okay. Now we have a Protoss army rallying down to these rocks, and these Void Rays finally making use of them, and they're just going to harass into here. Meanwhile, these Zerglings are going to probably do a counterattack here, and this Zergling here, I've said Zergling so many times. Let's call him Ling. This Ling is making sure that Protoss does not expand. Now here comes a battle, focusing down the overload and charging with those 3 Void Rays, and then he can go in and try and kill these Queens, with Queens running away. Zealots coming in, but on the creep, that's it's going to be scary to try and attack, especially just with a few Zealots. And these Queens, I think, are going to be able to destroy these Void Rays. 1 going down, but that one is charged. No, not going down. He micros the Queens away. Now this Sentry is doing something to these Zerglings, and more reinforcements coming, including Void Rays. Void Ray is taking down the Queens, charged up, but this Void Ray is going to go down. And when you lose a Void Ray, it's very sad. I'm Protoss, I've lost many Void Rays. I do not like the feeling, especially when it's charged, but what can you do? These Queens are now being cornered, and the layer is up. I know it's in the middle of the battle, but Hydralisks are out. This force is going to be repelled. I'd say that Zerg is doing better than Protoss right now, only because he's up in expansion, and Protoss is just producing Void Rays, which are vulnerable to Hydralisks and Queens. However, he was able to do, let's see, if we look at the unit list, it looks like Protoss is up in probes, but he has to run away, just too many Queens to repel. So I'd say that Zerg's plan was to just get a fast Hydralisk build and stay alive with Queens against Void Rays. Meanwhile, Protoss' plan was to get up these Void Rays with a proxy gate and try and do some, try and win that way. That plan did not work for Protoss, so he is going to have to expand soon because these minerals are going to run out. And let's see if we have another geyser. No geyser out yet, and that gas was used for the Hydralisks. So it's going to be kind of a standstill for a while, except no, these Hydralisks are not taking out this very, very, very vulnerable Stargate. I would say that Legnon, his play was a little bit all in because the Stargate was here, not very safe against counterattacks when it's right near the Zerg base, and his push in did not work because Zerg was just able to hold off with the Queen. So let's see if there's any upgrades coming. Looks like no upgrades, just another Void Ray and 6 Hydralisks. So I think that Zerg is going to be okay for a while, and I really want to see Protoss player expand. Okay, Robo facility going down. So okay, while all this is going on, you see how this Stargate. I just wasn't sure about the Stargate, what it was for. If it was like an early proxy, yeah, we're good. Okay, more harassment going on, blah blah blah. So what I'd say is, yeah. So I've been having a lot of fun playing these, There's because of the expansion finally. I've had a lot of fun playing, just making videos and watching. I love to watch videos. I especially love Husky. He's hilarious. His newest like 4v4 video. I'd say no. HD Starcraft has a new 4v4 video, and if you haven't checked out his channel, do HD Starcraft, YouTube/HD Starcraft, and it's very cool. It's like called I forgot what it was called, but it's like you have one mineral patch here, and then like a nexus here, and a gas geyser here, and you can have infinite probes. It's like infinite money and infinite probes can mine at one time. It's really cool. So you have these crazy builds like mass void rays, mass cannons. So yeah, so that was cool. And D9 has been taking a break. He hasn't been making videos the past couple days because he's been on social events. So yeah. And the reason why I make these videos, honestly, is because I want to be part of the StarCraft 2 community. I've already made a couple of friends on here. Just cool people who love StarCraft, and I will mention that I liked how there's a Zerg going at each watchtower. Zerg should probably expand soon, since he doesn't have map control. If I were in Protoss's shoes right now, would I try and do a clutch Colossus? Yes, very good idea. The Void Rays are not working, so let's build Colossi. It'll counter those Hydralisks for sure. That's his thinking. So if I were Protoss, I'd also continue to harass with Void Rays anyways, to make sure that Zerg continues to build these Hydralisks, because if Zerg builds Hydralisks, then if they continues to build Hydralisks, then these Colossi will definitely do a good job, taking advantage of this long rush distance. Actually, not taking advantage, but circumventing it by just building a Nidus Worm. Not in the base. It would have been cool if he got it in the base. And look, there's one. Cool. Nidus Worm taking advantage of this map, and I'd say that Protoss is in a sticky situation. So yeah, I was saying that I like to feel like I'm part of the StarCraft 2 community. And I also want to say that I'm surprised at how easy it is to make friends online, you know. I've met some people who I don't particularly like, but I met a lot of people who are cool and who I can practice with. One guy from Australia. Apparently the Australians get on to the North American servers now. Very cool, Mr. Aussie. The only thing I have to say to you is don't get eaten by crocodiles while you're playing StarCraft 2, because that is not going to be a good excuse when you tell your mom that you lost. Okay, and this Colossus is definitely helping out, and is it going to go down? No, it has that. It doesn't even have thermal lance yet, but Zerg's timing is very good, getting Protoss at a vulnerable moment. The gold finally going down, and Protoss is. I don't think Protoss's chances are very good, but let's see if he can stay in with the Colossus. What Protoss needs to do is maybe send in a Warp Prism and Void Rays. This base is very vulnerable right now, so Void Rays here would help, and the Warp Prism could drop some Zealots in here and walk in. There are 2 queens there, and my tummy kind of hurts. I just had a ton of stir fries, so. Ugh. Oh, okay. No upgrades quite yet. So this game is turning out to be kind of interesting. Oh gosh, my tummy just went black, and I'm about to like do some bathroom stuff. Oh, why you need to know that? I don't know. Again, I don't know. So let's look at the